Hey guys, it's Brendon, and in this video I want to talk about how do you visualize and manifest bigger dreams for yourself. And I love this video already because I'm wearing a shirt representing where I'm from, Montana, but I'm in my new home in Puerto Rico, living on my dream beach. And I get asked so many questions about, like, how do you do all these things, and how do you achieve a long-term dream? Not just get stuff done and be more productive on a Monday and Tuesday, but like move yourself to bigger and bigger goals and dreams in your life. And I'd love to share that with you. I got 4 big ideas for you. The first one is, obviously you got to see yourself in scenes in your life that don't currently exist. And what I mean by that is you got to visualize specific scenes that you would love to manifest in your life in the future. Many of you guys know I'm from Montana, right? I'm from this tiny Irish mining town that was economically depressed for a century by the time I got there. And my parents, raising us 4 kids, I literally don't know how they made it. I don't know how they supported us, and we really, really struggled. But somehow I always could visualize things for myself. And I remember thinking one time when I got to college, I was like, I would love one day to live on a beach. And I would love to get up in the morning, go walk on the beach, swim a little bit in the ocean, have a nice breakfast, sit down with my journal, and then go about the day. I could see myself talking with people and new cultures and traveling. I could see myself being somebody who was a person of influence in some way or another. And I had no idea how all that was going to manifest, but I did not fear to dream, or when the visions came in, I didn't stop them and say, well, that's stupid because I'm just a kid from a poor town. I did not know that one day I could live on my dream beach. That was not the point. It was that I saw the scenes and I allowed to dream about them. You have a lot of visions and you have a lot of dreams that you have where you just go, well, that's stupid, or I don't like that, or what would they think, or who am I to do that? And I'm here to tell you, explore those visions. Maybe you were given those visions, and those visions were a gift to you that you're supposed to manifest. And so what I'd love for you to do is think out 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, and just try to imagine scenes in your life. Because what most people do is they don't see scenes in their life, they just write down to-do lists and goals. And so every day it's about a to-do list, and they're trying to just be more effective and productive each week, but they're not seeing the bigger picture. So even though they're getting their to-do list done, they got a lot of goals, they're not excited. They're not enthusiastic. They don't have that vision pulling them forward. And so see the scenes that you might have in the future with your family. See the scenes that you would have in your personal lifestyle, like how do you live, what do you do, where do you go? See the scenes of yourself performing or doing your work or your career. See the scenes of yourself happy and fit and healthy, and explore those. And I mean, every day. Visualization isn't something you do once in a while on a birthday or when it's New Year's. It's every day. So you guys know I wake up every morning and I stretch for about 15 or 20 minutes if I don't do my morning workout. Then I read some motivation or inspiration for 20 minutes. Then I sit down with my high performance planner, I write down my day, and then I push away from having written down that. And now I just start seeing the scenes of the day. How can I do them with joy and excellence? I start visualizing a bigger picture and seeing just what comes in about my future. I'm consistently engaged in future thinking, future envisioning. And it's not like everything has come true, but I'll show you, the scene that we're in right here, from Montana to this scene, I envisioned 20 years ago. Think about that. 20 years ago, I was like, I'm gonna live on a beach one day. When I lived in Montana in the mountains, as far away as possible, I'm telling you, more is possible than you actually know right now. The second big idea I want to share with you, in order to achieve that, after you envision it, in order to actually get there, sometimes you're going to have to prioritize skill building over stability. And what I mean by that is maybe you have this idea that you're going to have this dream career one day. Well, maybe you're going to have to be an intern first and be barely able to afford rent to build up the skills that would deserve and grow you into that career, right? We have to think about, okay, in order to have this vision that I have, what specific skills would I need to develop this year, next year, over the next 5 years, over the next 10 years to get there. You know, I was a kid that was kind of awkward. Well, I still am awkward, but I was the kid who, I was kind of happy-go-lucky, but I was kind of scared of people, because where I grew up, there was a lot of abuse and a lot of people smacked people around where I grew up. So I had to get over that, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna be a great communicator one day. So I started taking classes on communication, reading books on communication, you know, reading the classics like How to Win Friends and Influence People, or How to Be a Positive Thinker, or How to Be a Person of Influence and Lead Others. And I just started studying communication. When I wanted to do this work, I had no idea how to do video. I didn't know how to do podcasting. I'd never learned HTML yet. I didn't know about a blog. I didn't know how to do an event at a venue, let alone, you know, the thousands of people now that come to our events. I had to put that on my skill building sheet and say, okay, there's going to be times that I'm going to prioritize skill building over having a stable job, or having, you know, a stable income, or having like a stable, like I know exactly how every week is going to go, because I was going to be a collector of skills. I was going to have that vision and go like collect all the skills to get there, even if in the short term sometimes it was hard. It makes sense? So make a list of all the skills you need to develop, and then you have to ask yourself, are you willing to compromise your lifestyle a little bit to develop those skills? Sometimes that means working for less pay. Sometimes that means going and getting a mentor and working with a company and just starting from the ground up to develop skill. But your skill set is the pathway to the greater visions of life. The third thing I think you have to do, which most people don't talk about, is you have to build your network. You got to build your network. I'm here because I've told a bajillion people, like, one day I'd love to live on a beach. And I tell people in my network, and you know, maybe they had a job that was related or not related. Maybe they knew people who lived on a beach, maybe they didn't. But everybody around me always knew the things I wanted to achieve. I want to write a book. I want to be a speaker. I want to do podcasting. I want to shoot on YouTube. I want to, you know, be a person who gets to share about life transforming ideas and tools that inspired me. That's what I want to do with my life. I want to help people achieve their dreams faster and improve their lives. And I would tell everybody that, even though I started talking about that when I was broke, I was struggling, I was trying to get my morning routines and my habits together and my health together. I was trying to get my mind together. It wasn't like I had everything figured out, but I let people know along the journey what I wanted. And I thought about the people, who would I have to be friends with? What type of people would I have to know in my industry in order to help me achieve the abundance to make my dreams come true? So what are the exact types of people you need to know? And I mean, what I want you to think is like, who would you love to have on speed dial on your phone? Like the people of your influence, the people in your industry. Oh, you want to be a filmmaker? Great. Who are the great directors you would love to get to meet and have on speed dial on your phone? Right? You want to have a job in this career or that industry? Who are the industry leaders and titans who you would love to have on speed dial? And make it like a game to get to meet those people, add value to those people, befriend those people, serve those people, or work for those people, so that now you're in that world. Because if you don't know the networks you need to achieve your dreams are really going to be far away. So build the network you need now. And I would say, you know, the last big idea that comes to me is that you must make bold moves sooner than later. I mean, here's the truth. When I was living here in Montana, I envisioned myself living in the Caribbean someday on a beautiful beach. 20 years ago, I envisioned that. If I could go back, why did I wait 20 years to move here? Because I thought all these conditions had to happen before I could have the thing. And I'm here to tell you, sometimes the real trick is to put yourself in play in the dream sooner than later, right? You want to be a world famous tennis player? Well, don't think that you need to go do 50 things. What you need to do is get yourself on the tennis court every day. You want to live on a beach? Move to a beach. Yeah, maybe you're living in a tent or a shack at first, but you're on the beach and you're putting yourself in the motion of the dream, right? You want to be a filmmaker, film every day, right? You want to be, I mean, you think about like the greats, you think about like a Steven Spielberg. I mean, he was shooting every day as a kid. It wasn't like he was waiting one day to have a producer come along and say, let's make a movie, kid. He just started. And that's what you have to do. Whatever your dream is, please don't be like me and wait 20 years to access it. What I should have done is just moved earlier. But I thought, well, no, this condition, and then I'll make this, and then I'll build that, and the team will be here. And it was like, now that I'm here, I walk around and go, look at this beautiful place. Why didn't I come here earlier? So I hope that serves you. You've got more capabilities and potential in you than most people will ever tell you. And most people will tell you, oh, your dream's stupid. I'm here to tell you, visualize it. I'm here to tell you, skill up for it. Get that network and get yourself in play sooner than later, because you can achieve extraordinary things. But as my wife always says, you can choose to be ordinary today, or you can choose to be extraordinary. So I say, visualize, my friends, and go make it happen. All right, hey guys, it's Brendon, and I hope you enjoyed my video today. If you did, would you do me 2 simple things? Number 1, share it with somebody else. And number 2, click subscribe down below. That will help so much, and then you'll get notices every time I post a new video. Also, if you're somebody who's always like looking at my work and you're wondering like, how does he do it all? We have 2 new tools that can really help you reach what we call that high performance experience. As you know, I call you guys Team HPX, which HPX stands for High Performance Experience. It's that idea and that philosophy of living that says, I want to live the highest version of myself. I want a life that's, vibrant and connected and excellence driven. Like, you want to reach that next level of high performance and success in your life. That's why I call you guys Team HPX. And we have 2 new tools for Team HPX that everyone is freaking out about, so I'll help you check it out. The first one is our new High Performance Planner. This is what I fill out every day to keep my mindset good and positive, to live a happy life, to really prepare myself for the day. So it helps me not only just set my goals, but make sure my priorities are clear, keep a clean schedule, review and rate and measure myself at the end of each day on the high performance habits that we know make you more successful. This is available on Amazon or most bookstores anywhere. It's called the High Performance Planner. Pick up a copy of it. It's what I fill out every morning. And our new HPX Optimize. Many of you have wondered how I keep the mental clarity and mental motivation and creative edge. This is our new supplement. It's called HPX Optimize. You can also find it on Amazon. And this is the thing that gives me that energy and that focus each day to be my best, which, as many of you all know, was really important to me. And I developed this because I had a brain injury in 2011, and it threw me off my A game, and my mind wasn't right, and I just didn't have the ability to focus anymore. And this is not a product to cure, brain injuries. This is a product for any person out there who says, I want a little more focus in the day. I want a little more creative edge. I want my mind to be just more alert and aware. And this is what the product does without caffeine, without GMO, without soy, without all the nonsense. Look it up on Amazon. It's called HPX Optimize. These are the 2 new tools for our HPX community. I hope you engage. I hope you'll look them up on Amazon. There's some links in the post down below where you can get them at the best rate. So please engage. Again, please subscribe, please share, stay part of Team HPX, and please, as you know, every single day, you have a choice. You can go be average or ordinary, or you can choose to be extraordinary. So my friends, go be extraordinary.